You cannot succeed alone, and you should not even try.
Believe you were born to win. It's your right to win. Claim it, frame it, 'cause you were.
In my first book, Expect to Win, I introduced this concept of having a board of directors to support you. Everybody needs support. There is no outstanding leader, no CEO that doesn't have a board of advisors to help them as they are making decisions, to help them as they're going into new territory, to help them think about what they might need to do to accelerate their own development. And you should have that too. I'm going to give you a little bit of a spin on this board of advisors and give you 5 key relationships that you want to focus on this year. The first is your truth teller. Everybody should have somebody in their lives that will give you the real deal. As I like to say it, give it to you straight, no chaser. And I have a couple of people in my life that I can always count on to give me the absolute truth, no matter what. One will listen very intently to whatever I'm asking or whatever I'm telling her. And then I might say, I need a perspective on this. And she is straight, no chaser. She goes right for it. She doesn't try to make it nice. She doesn't try to make it easy. She doesn't try to preserve my feelings. It's just right there. Now, sometimes if I am feeling a little bit sorry for myself, I don't like to get it that straight, but boy, do I appreciate it. And every single time, it's advice that's right on the money. I have another truth teller in my life who is, I would call her my professional mentor. Over almost a 40-year career on Wall Street, I can ask her a question. I can give her what my intentions are, and she always finds a way to turn the screw one more time and make my delivery that much better. I adore her completely, but I know that when I'm talking to her, she gives it to me straight, that she has one agenda item on her mind when we're speaking, and that's me and whatever my objectives happen to be. And then I have another friend who I would argue is also a truth teller, and she generally will just hold up the mirror. If I'm asking her a question, she'll say that again. And she'll say, okay, and say that again until I hear myself giving my own answer. These kinds of people that you give the truth teller label in your life, they are extraordinarily valuable to you, and they must have a seat at your board of directors table. The second I'm going to tell you is the challenger, someone who hears you, and they're not just challenging you for the sake of challenging you. They're challenging you to make sure that you have thought about all angles of that particular problem. And they're challenging you, frankly, in many cases, to be better, to think bigger, to think broader, and to maybe even invest in your own intellect because you may be asking about something that you were a little bit too lazy to figure out on your own. And a good challenger will point that out. The third person you want to have at your table is your connector. This is the person that is very well connected in your industry, in your environment, maybe in your community. And more importantly, they are extremely generous and always willing to help you connect to a relationship that could really make the difference for you. I have a great friend, and I call her the ultimate connector. She knows so many people in so many industry verticals, and anytime I give her a call to say, hey, do you know X? She'll say, oh, yes, absolutely. Let me put you guys together on a text. Or she'll say, I don't know X, but I know Y and Z, and they are connected to X. Let me see what I can do to get you to that connection. The fourth seat that you want at your success table is the industry expert. This is the person that you can go to who knows your industry very well. And if you have a question or you're trying to think about the next stage of your development, this person can put you on the right path so that you can most efficiently get those skills, exposure, or experience that you might need. Now, you might not have an industry expert within your organization that you feel comfortable going to, but there's somebody else in your community, in your environment that went to school with you in undergrad or graduate school that you may start to develop an industry expert relationship with so that you can leverage that when you need it. And then finally, Here's one of the most important seats that you can have at your board of directors table or your success table, and that's the encourager. Everybody needs a powerful cheerleader. There is nothing that is more inspirational than somebody in your life saying, "Yes, go get them. Yes, you can. Okay, it didn't happen this time. Let's get back on the horse and go get it the next time." Everybody needs encouragement. And one of the ways that I actually encourage myself is by encouraging other people. I find it inspiring, I find it motivating, and it makes me feel good to encourage someone else. At the same time, I realize unconsciously I'm encouraging myself. So try it. Go get them.